Our universal intervention plan consists of creating a physical environment that supports academic and social goals, establishing and maintaining expectations for behavior, enhancing students' motivation, curriculum design, management, instruction, and working with families and community members.
For a physical setting of the classroom, you need to 1. Have a seating arrangement, which will involve either group stations or individual stations. Secondly, draw a floor plan. And thirdly, use student ideas. In my high school, my world history teacher allowed us students to decide how we would like the classroom to be set up and also where we would like to be seated. This way the class was more comfortable for us and we were able to come into her class more enthusiastic about the day.
Environmental psychologists Przansky and Wolf point out that the effects of a classroom setting can be both direct and indirect. For example, if the students seated in a straight row are unable to carry on a class discussion, they can hear one another. The environment is directly hindering their participation. Students might also be affected indirectly if they infer from the seating arrangement that the teacher does not really want them to interact.
Here, desks are arranged 2 deep in rows that face each other with a wide aisle down the middle of the classroom. This makes it perfect for a classroom discussion.
To establish and maintain expectations for behavior, here are some examples: respect, effort, attitude, cooperation, and honesty.
As Claire Weinstein says, before the first student enters the classroom, you need to think about your expectations for behavior. Not only do you need to decide on rules for students' general conduct, you also need to identify the behavior routines or procedures that you and your students will follow in specific situations. Rules and routines may vary class to class, but no class can function smoothly without them. As Kathleen Cushman says in her book, Fires in the Bathroom, where she allows high school students to give advice for high school teachers, she explains how to get and keep kids motivated.
Here are some of the ways. Be passionate about your material and work. Connect to issues we care about outside of the classroom. Give us choices on things that matter. Make learning a social thing. Make sure we understand. Respond with interest when we show interest. Care about us and our progress. Help us keep on top of our workload. Show your pride in our good work. And provide role models to inspire us.
Lastly, we will discuss the curriculum design calendar, also known as managing instruction. Here we have provided an example of a world history curriculum calendar that we hope to use in our social studies education class one day.
To satisfy the needs of specific students of certain ages, we will use the H+2 rule. Dr. Paul Benford taught us in our methods class about the H+2 rule. In regards to our world history curriculum design class, we would be teaching 15-year-olds. In that case, you would add 15 plus 2 minutes, which equals 17 minutes. This would be the time limit on a teacher's lecture without any activity break, like a review game or have students move desk. These activities would get the students' minds away from the direct instruction and give them a chance to give their brain a break.
The NCSS theme that we have covered is culture. How culture develops and changes in ways that allow human societies to address their needs and concerns. That awareness and knowledge of other cultures is important in a connected society and an interdependent world. That individuals learn the elements of their culture through interpersonal and collective experience. The last point of our Universal Intervention Plan is working with families and community members. Claire Weinstein's main point on fostering collaboration between families and schools. Schools can assist families in carrying out their basic obligations by providing parent education, establishing parent support groups, and referring families to community and state agencies. Teachers need to communicate about school programs and student progress through memos and notes, phone calls, reports, cards, etc. Family members can serve as volunteers in the classroom, and families can assist their children at home on learning activities such as supervising their homework, providing encouragement and support.
Well, here are some letters, and they both know all their letters. Oh, well, I do that with them every day. A, B, C, D. Well, you know that song.
You okay?
Something bad is coming. Am I right? No, not at all. Let's just, here. This is a test where the child is asked to cut with scissors on the line. So, here's Jeffrey.
Yeah, that's pretty good there.
And Michael. just needs to work on the skill a little.
A little? What, he chew the paper?
Having a parent-teacher conference is a very effective way to create better communication between teachers and parents, just like in the Everybody Loves Raymond video. We would like to end this presentation with a quote from Aristotle. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all, which means that we will learn how to put our students' thoughts and ideas and their needs in front of our own needs as teachers. Thank you for paying attention and listening to our presentation. Now please enjoy some great bloopers that Katie and I have felt the need to share with you all.
ABC,
And hear or
easy as
hear
1,
one
2,
another.
3.
Correct.